I've seen LeBron come closest. Max Kellerman shuts down the LeBron James GOAT case while debating Rich Paul. Kellerman did say that LeBron is number 2 behind Mike, with LeBron James confidant and super agent Rich Paul sitting in front of him on the set of their newly launched Game Over podcast. Former ESPN analyst Max Kellerman did not mince words when discussing the NBA's GOAT debate. Knowing that his podcast co-host has a dissenting opinion due to his affiliation, Max fired back and argued that MJ is light years ahead of the guy at number 2, LeBron's buddy, Rich. MJ, to me, number 1. I think decisively number 1. I think LeBron is decisively number 2. And obviously you feel different, Kellerman told Paul. Max considered the GOAT debate case closed in 2020. As early as 2020, Kellerman had already declared that no matter what Bron would accomplish after winning his 4th NBA title and 4th Finals MVP award, there was no way he would catch MJ at the top of the mountain because his peak would never be as high as Mike's. Kellerman talked about Jordan's 6 NBA titles and 6 Finals MVP awards, which came during an 8-year span. He also mentioned that Jordan's Bulls were so good during that stretch that they never needed a Game 7 to win a championship series. Max argued that having a peak that high over a significant period of time, in the Bulls' case, 8 years, constitutes greatness and defines a GOAT. However, every now and then a guy comes along and you go, can you replace MJ one day? For example, LeBron. Every now and then you put your eyes on a guy and you go, maybe that dude is the one that could displace Michael Jordan at the very top. And I haven't seen that happen yet. And I've seen LeBron come closest, he added. Paul had an unexpected reply. Surprisingly, when it was Rich's turn to talk, he did not say that LBJ is the greatest or that he has surpassed Jordan at the top of the basketball mountain. Instead, he talked about Bron being on the same banquet table as Mike, or, in his example, a different hardware in the same trophy case. When I was a kid, I had a ton of trophies. Paul said, I was a pretty decent mini-league sports player, and I would get my trophies, and I would put them up, and I would get another trophy and put it there. I never took a trophy down. So when we talk about replace, it's like, no. If Michael Jordan is up there and someone comes along and they go on the same shelf as Michael Jordan, which is LeBron, you put him up there. Kobe goes up on the shelf with Michael Jordan. I now think Steph Curry goes up on the shelf, he added. Kellerman took exception to Curry. But before he could make his argument against Steph, Paul further explained his answer. There's different trophies, man. It don't have to be if Michael Jordan's trophy is 7 feet tall and Steph Curry's trophy is 5 feet tall and they're on the same shelf. What does that mean? Paul asked. It was an interesting take from Paul because he is LBJ's agent, and he was expected to strongly endorse his longtime buddy. However, he never used the word surpassed, and instead made the argument that Jordan still sits at the top, and James is in the same area code as him.